What's up, everybody? How are all of you beautiful people doing? I see some people's was in the chat, but it looks like there's nobody's here now. Or at least it says 0 watching. Oh, now it says 2 people watching. Well, hello, 2 people watching. Is it Stephen P. and Bex? Probably Stephen P. and Bex. Thanks for joining me, guys. If I can. Copy. Oh, wait. Big Shrimpin', what's up? Kyle, hello. Hello, everybody. So I got nothing special going on. Skipper, hello. I just figured I would do a little pop up here. I do have some scrimp thawing out behind me, so I can feed these guys. And I'm sure the bowfin will pop his head out when I start feeding. You guys can see me feed the bowfin if you want. You want to see me feed the bowfin? You gotta wait for that. Bex. Gina. Let's do fucking. There we go, kind of. And you know what I mean. The Dragon Lair. Hello, hello, welcome. I was trying to share the share my thingy there. Oh, here we go. I'll do it this way. Bam. Bam. There we go. There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come on up. Sharing my thingy on YouTube? No, that's for my OnlyFans, Gina. I don't know. Did I pin it? I don't know if I pinned it. But there's the StreamYard link if somebody wants to see it. Or, I mean, you know what I mean. If somebody wants to come up, the link is in the chats. Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, I did pin it. Awesome. It's the first time I've tried to like post a comment from StreamYard. I think I've done it before through the YouTube side. I don't think I've ever tried to do it through StreamYard. Maybe I have. I'm sure I have. I don't know. Maybe I have. Hello, Sarah J. I'm in love with turtles now. I'm researching redfoot tortoises right now. I'm thinking about housing Backyard. They're expensive though. Yeah, that's cool. So I would like to set up a like a little pond or tub for either some like Mississippi map turtles or a I would also really like to get a common snapping turtle just because they're pretty cool. Uh, I think those would be cool. But yeah, I like the map turtles because I like the gnarly shell that they have and stuff. I think they're pretty cool. And I can get map turtles at fucking Petco. Excuse my language. But yeah, I saw them. I was there last time. Last time they had their 50% off or half dollar per gallon sale, whatever it is now. I was there and I was perusing through the fish and plants and stuff, and I saw that they had a bunch of map turtles, and I was like, "Oh, these guys are pretty cool." I'm like, map turtle biotope, maybe. Maybe not. G'day, Mark. What's up, mate? Kyle. I saw you earlier, but I don't know if I said hi. But hi, Kyle. But yeah, I don't have anything new going on in the fish room really. I don't think. Oh, map turtles are illegal to keep in Alabama. Are you allowed to keep native fish in Alabama? I'm sure you are, right? That would suck if you're not, because Alabama has one of the most diverse ecosystems as far as like North American native fish goes, and the number of different species I think is like in the 200s, with different native species of fish just in Alabama alone. I need to teach Eric how to do the Aussie accent, eh? All right. So like the thing, the thing with the Australian accent. So like, I think I've told some people I think before, but like I moved from where I live now in Schenectady, New York. I moved like an hour north to a town called Glens Falls, New York. And when I moved there, I didn't know anybody, didn't have any, friends out there, no family or nothing. So like I'd start going out to the bar and shit, and I just like I'd go out to the bar and I'd start talking with an Australian accent the whole time I was there. So then, eventually I get to know people and like just ended up making people think that like for I think I kept it going for I lived there for about a year and a half uh before I moved out of the country and stuff. But like for that whole year and a half, every time I went out to the bar, I talked with an Australian accent. So everybody that I would like normally see in the bars and stuff thought I was Australian. And it was pretty funny. Yeah. I actually, and like one time, uh, after I'd met some people and made some friends and shit, I had gone out one night with some of my friends from up there. I'd gone out to the bar and I'm chatting, like I'm talking to this girl there at the bar and stuff that I just met, and I'm talking to her and shit. And of course, I'm using the accent and everything. And so like she's getting ready to leave with because she had come with a group of friends, so she's getting ready to leave with her friends and stuff. So I get her phone number and stuff, and after she leaves, one of my friends, Becca, comes to me. She's like, "What are you gonna do, like, if you end up like hitting it off with this chick and stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I'll be Australian for the next 3 or 4 months until it doesn't work out anymore." But again, if anybody wants to join me, the link is posted at the top of your screen, probably. Really doesn't freeze very much here in the south. Lucky you. It has been. It hasn't like we haven't gotten our first frost here in New York yet, but it has been very cold the last couple days, and I know that because I've had to ride my bike to work, not like a pedal bike, like Harley bike, but I've had to ride that to work the last couple days, and it's been like 40 degrees in the morning when I'm leaving for work, and it is pretty chilly. Like when you're on a bike and it's 40 degrees and you're doing like 45 miles an hour down the road, it gets pretty cold. Ba, ba, ba. So it's everybody's talking. Ross and French trying to British accent with this. Yeah. So I had a whole backstory and shit in case like people asked me because often they'd ask me and like so like my Australian accent was more Americanized because I was born in Australia because my dad's an Aussie and my mom's American, and I moved here with my mom when I was 5, and so like I kind of retained some of the Australian accent, but also it was Americanized a bit for living here for so long. So that's why I had like the Aussie accent, but like with a little bit of American going on. So yeah, go big or go home. Yeah, when I was at so I mean the whole Australian thing like started with me and a buddy of mine, Jordan. We'd talk with an Australian accent all the time, just for the hell of it. And we were at a concert, uh, him and I, and we're like standing in the beer line to get beers, and we're talking with to each other with Australian accents, and there's two girls in front of us, and they're like, "Are you guys from Australia?" And they're like, "Fuck yeah, mate!" Right? And they're like I think the one girl is like, "Oh, where in Australia you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney." And she's like, "That's from Finding Nemo." I'm like, "Well, good on you." Snoochie Booch, what's up? Yeah, you gotta have a backstory with your character. You know, you can't have a good character without a good backstory. I've got a job. Got several jobs. I make OnlyFans content. I also do masonry work to pick up big stones and put them on walls. And then I also do stagehand work. Yeah, Eric. I have all the brawn. I mean, I'd like to think I have some brains too. Maybe that's just my ego though. But I definitely have some brawn, some bronze, some bronze statues. As a professional at getting rocks off. I mean, yeah, but also putting them on. Scuba Stevo, welcome. What's up, man? Maybe try steal my kit and I'll get a bit me. Did I ever make it back to Australia? No, because that was my character's backstory. I'm not, you know, uh, what's the word? There's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it. Oh, spoiler alert. I'm not actually Australian. I just play one in the bars. I think you came in after the stories, like mid telling my character background story is when you came in. Yes, and I had a Foster's once too. It was shit beer, but I mean that's probably not. I mean now I have a little Australian in me from the Fosters. It's Australian for beer. Do I have any other character stories? No, no. My only character that I play is an Australian. Actually, I haven't done that in a while either. Maybe I should bring that back, but it's hard to do it around here because everybody knows me. It's like Cheers. Everyone knows your name. Yeah, Mark. Good question. Is Foster's even a popular beer in Australia? You guys would play along? Well, I appreciate that. Yes, I am. I am in upstate New York. Yes. Ever make the Montana? No. I would love to though at some point. Do it at the next clash. Yes. there's a an idea Bex next clash. I will do. I will look you up. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I haven't done too much traveling. Like I've been to a few different states on the East Coast of the United States, and then I lived in Scotland for 8 months. And when I lived in Scotland, I visited Amsterdam and visited Ireland as well, and that was pretty much it. No, I and when I was young, like 10, 12 years old, something like that, I went to Guam, which is an island in the South Pacific. It's like a U.S. Navy base, pretty much, but it's also an island. But my niece was born there. My oldest sister was in the was in the Navy, and my niece was born there. And I went with my mom to pick my niece up and bring her back here because my sister was going out on a Navy ship and she didn't want to leave my niece with naval care and shit. So that was fun. Spent a week in Guam and uh, had a layover in Hawaii and a layover in Japan. So, but I mean, we didn't leave the airport pretty much in Hawaii or Japan, but Guam was nice. Yeah, I would love to go back and visit that again. My my cousin and her husband's in the military, and they live in Guam, and they have a really nice house that has like 60 feet of beachfront property, like 40 feet behind their house or some crazy shit, and it's super nice. And I'd love to go visit, and they've said that I can come visit anytime I want, but like, who the hell's got time to fucking do that shit when you got bills and kids and family and a house and all that stuff. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, nobody's ever got time to take a whole week off of work and travel to a whole nother part of the world just for the hell of it. There was a Red Horse unit in Guam. I'm not sure what a Red Horse unit is, unless you're talking about like a Red Horse's unit. And then is the horse really red, or is it like burnt orange and it's just called red? And is it unit like is its unit like a red rocket? Like a never mind, we're not gonna talk about uh horse units and stuff. Yeah, my cousin's husband is in the Air Force and he's stationed in Guam, and they own a house there and stuff. Oh, nice, nice, Kyle. Gina with the rocket. 14 wonderful people in here watching. Hello, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It is I'm probably not gonna be on too long, maybe like at the latest 1 o'clock. Just because like I'm pretty sure I have insomnia because I stay up until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And it seems like this time of night is when I have my most energy and I can't sleep. And yeah, but I do have work tomorrow. Oh, did I miss your question? Oh, I no. I'm sorry, Podrick. I did see your question. I just didn't address it. And yes, I do still plan to come down to Alabama, and I'm actually trying to. So I'm my buddy Mike Lucas. I don't know if you know him. He's he's a NANFA member and actually knows your nephew. And my other buddy Phil, I'm trying to get them to come with me. I don't think Phil's gonna come, but I'm fairly certain Mike Lucas is coming down with me. And that's who I did the collecting trip in Virginia this past April with, was Mike Lucas. He's I forget his educational background, but he does a lot of talks at like some of the club meetings and stuff, and he's a NANFA member, and he's really big into North American native fish and keeping them and breeding them and stuff. But I'm pretty sure he used to be a biology uh, professor, like an aquatic biology professor or something like that. He's very smart and very well educated in like North American native fish and all kinds of stuff, but I forget like exactly what his extent of learning is. I don't know if I will be. I'm sure I can probably keep up, Podrick. SC, what's up? Hello, welcome. Didn't even see you pop in there. Oh, Snoochie Booch. So the stream tank, the first time I built it, uh, I'm I'm pretty sure it was a combination of two things. One, god damn it. One second, guys. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And I'm back. And that's the wonders of having Wi-Fi power strips on everything. So, okay, back to what I was saying. The stream tank, the first rendition of it, um, I had built the entire tank out of 1/4 inch glass, and including the bottom. And I also built a bottom trim piece out of bamboo wood. So there's a trim going around the bottom and like underneath like an L-shaped bracket kind of, but it was, two pieces of bamboo glued and nailed together. But so there's an L-shaped piece like you would have on your normal tanks around the bottom, and then the trim that I have on the top now. So in combination between that and the fact that I had built it out of 1/4 inch glass, I'm pretty sure it caused pressure points in certain parts of the glass on the bottom, and that's what caused it to fracture the bottom of the tank. And then I had to strip it apart and rebuild it completely. And the second time around, I built the bottom glass, or I built the bottom, or excuse me, I rebuilt the tank out of 1/4 inch glass on the sides and front and back. But the bottom of the tank was made out of, it's now made, excuse me, sorry. The bottom of the tank is now made out of 1/2 inch glass. So it's, double the thickness. And, knock on wood, It's been working great for me. And I also have it on yoga mat material now to kind of absorb any pressure points that might be in it. So yeah, that's the difference. And I'm fairly certain that it was a combination of the fact that the bottom was 1/4 inch glass and I had it raised up on the trim that I had built for it, or that I had made for it. I'm very, very sneaky. I think you underestimate my sneakiness. It's from Mr. Deeds. Insomnia versus Night Owl. I can't read your link. Yes, Phil K. Yep. I was actually just talking to him. I was just talking to Phil today, earlier. I talked to him quite a bit about different native fish and stuff that he's got and that I'm breeding and stuff, and doing some trades and stuff in the works. But yeah, Phil and Mike have both gone collecting with your nephew in the past, and Mike is definitely coming down with me, and I'm not sure if Phil is or not. So you can cut 1/2 inch glass, but it's a lot harder to cut than, say, 1/4 inch glass or 1/8 inch glass. Like you really have to score it really good. I didn't cut the glass myself, the 1/2 inch glass. I didn't cut that myself. I brought it to a local glass shop and had them cut it for me. And when I first brought it to them, I had thought it was like 3/8 inch glass, so just shy of 1/2 inch. And he's like, "Oh yeah, 3/8, I can cut that, so not a problem." But he's like, 1/2 inch or more, we'd have to send it out to be water jet cut or something. And but he cut it, and then he said he had a hard time cutting it, but he got it, nice and smooth, and there was no issues with it and stuff. He just said he had to score it a bunch more times, and it was difficult to snap. And he's like, and then I measured it and realized it was 1/2 inch, and he's like, no wonder I was having such a problem cutting it. But yeah, he did it without too much issues, really. And it wasn't expensive. It cost me, what did it cost me? Like maybe $7, $7, something like that. Because it doesn't matter how big the piece of glass is. If you bring the glass to them, they only charge $5 to cut it. And I think he charged me maybe he charged me 10, but I think I had him cut some other stuff for me as well. But yeah, it wasn't expensive at all. Yeah, half. Hello, welcome. But yeah, so any of the tanks that I built quite a bit of tanks in the past. A bunch of like vivariums and stuff. Quite a few aquariums. Some paludariums and everything. But like almost everything that I've built in the past has been built out of old aquariums or like plate glass that I found on like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. Like the bottom of my stream tank, the 1/2 inch thick glass that I have on there now, it came from a glass bar top that somebody had like on their bar and then decided they didn't want it there anymore. So I bought this like 6 foot by, it was 6 foot by 2 foot piece of half-inch thick glass I paid $60 for, which is quite a deal because if I had tried to buy the piece of glass that I needed for the bottom of my tank at the dimensions that I need, it probably would have cost me like $200 just for that glass. You've built most of your tanks in the 70s. That's before I was born. But yeah, I think I've built at least 20 tanks between like the Dart Frog vivariums and stuff that I've built in the past, and like actual aquariums. I've built probably from scratch. I've built probably 20 of them, and I can't even tell you how many aquariums I've taken apart and rebuilt, like completely resealed them and everything else. There's been a lot of that. Eric. Again, just throwing that out there. If anybody wants to come up, I believe the link should still be pinned at the top of chat. So I'd love to have somebody up here so I'm not just talking to myself. Or, well, I mean, I guess I'm talking to you guys, but I'm talking with myself. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. If you don't know, this is clear tequila and ginger ale with a little bit of lime juice in there, and it's delicious. You can ask Bex. Bex knows all about how delicious this is, and Kyle too. Kyle knows. And you can trust Kyle and Bex's judgment because they both obviously have good taste because they chose each other. You have a 55-gallon. It needs to be rebuilt. It's a 35-year-old Marineland tank. Well, do you plan on rebuilding it, or what are you gonna do with it? Oh, Stephen P, it's delicious. You should try it. Does it go with that pizza? It probably does go with that pizza, Mark. I don't know. I like that pizza sounds good. But I don't know about the almonds. I mean, I love almonds. I've just never had like that combination of things. And I'm sure it's pretty tasty. I trust Bex's judgment. Can you guys hear the sponge filter behind me? Because it's bubbling in my ear and it's freaking annoying. No sane person has ever eaten it. You know what? Sometimes it's not fun to be a sane person. My meat is great. That's what she said. That's what she said. Oh, mead. Sorry, I read that wrong. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Motherfucker. You know what's really good? A pizza that I really enjoy is just plain old cheese pizza, but dipped in applesauce. Yes. Don't knock it until you try it. You gotta try it. It's delicious. Take a regular old slice of cheese pizza and one of them little cups of applesauce with the aluminum foil on the top. and you peel the aluminum foil off of there, and you fold your pizza and you dip it in. Delicious. Sarah, have a good night. Got too old and too old and weak to manhandle that 3/8 inch glass. Yeah. Glass tanks can be heavy. I know they can be heavy because this tank behind me, I moved that shit myself. It's a 180-gallon tank. I moved it from my garage to my back deck, cleaned it on the deck, and then moved it all the way through my house, and then down my basement stairs down here into the fish room, and then put it up on that stand behind me, all by my lonesome. And it was not an easy feat, but I managed. Why do I not see this dress that Matt and Eric are speaking of? Oh, Eric Wyrock, I messaged you, or I sent you an email. Sorry, I don't know if you got it. Let me know if you got it. I sent you an email. Is it a Rico stand dress? $17 people in here. Hello, all 17 of you. Awesome. You did get my email. Cool. Good to know. Do. Oh yeah, maybe I should feed the fish. You guys want to see me feed the fish? Behind me, I got some cut up scrimps. Some cut up scrimps to feed my fishes. Let me see. All right. I apologize for the shakiness here, but I'm gonna readjust my camera so it's closer. Bloop-a-doop. How's that for a view? It looks good to me. Do I have any largemouth? No, I don't have any largemouth. This little guy right here, can you see him? You can barely see him because he's kind of in the cut. But that little guy is a rock bass. And then the rest of them, like that big bastard there, and the one in the back, and this one up here, are they are pumpkin seeds. That's a bluegill, and that's a northern sunfish, and then the rock bass, and then there should be a couple more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 2 more bluegills in here, I believe, somewhere. Because I had 7 total. Unless I'm just missing 2 and I never noticed. Makes me wonder now. Griffin, what's up? Did I miss somebody coming in? Says Carrie, go to bed. Oh, Kenny, go to bed. Sorry, my phone has a crack in the screen right right where my name was, and it looked like it said Carrie, go to bed. So the sunfish, they all get this primarily bug bites, cichlid formula, large pellets. They love this stuff. But I do supplement feed, like I was saying, I do supplement feed just cut up shrimp. So they do get some of that. But dumping this shrimp water in there gets the scent throughout the tank. And the bowfin should come out once he senses the shrimp in the tank. Aw, Stefan's going to bed. Night, Stefan. Eric, when I saw you at the Clash, Eric, I meant to hug you and like whisper in your ear that you smell different when you're awake, but I totally blew that opportunity. So this, for those of you that don't know, this is my 180 gallon Lake Champlain biotope. I don't see the bowfin yet. But he'll come out. He will. That tank looks amazing. You look amazing, Eric. I'm gonna see some more of it. That's the one corner, and that's the other corner. Anyone that needs racks for smaller tanks, Walmart has wire shelving storage units on clearance. Really? I don't need any more racks. The only spot that I wanted to put racks down here is in the breeding room, which I pretty much have filled up with racks at the moment. I've got one, so I've got four of them. Two of them against the back wall, and they're double stacked, and then two of them, one of them against the side wall, and they're single stacked, and then one of them either side of the doorway that are also single stacked. Oh, the bowfin is. If you guys look right here, you can see the bowfin. Kind of. He just went behind the log here, but he's out. Oh, you see his face? Oh, here he comes. So I have to feed him with these tongs here because these bastards will try and steal it. But I'll boop him in the head. See, boop. Get out of here. And then this little rock bass, like this piece of shrimp is almost as big as him, and he was just trying to nip at it. Come here, bowfin. Oh, here it comes. See him? Oh, miss. Oh, there you go. Then he'll swim off and eat it, but he'll come back in a few minutes. Is a bowfin a snakehead of some kind? No. So snakeheads are Chanas. That's the species name. Um, and both or snakehead are native to like Asia, India, um, like countries over there. Whereas bowfin and Mia calva are native to North America, and they're two different species. I mean, they kind of look the same or look pretty similar, but no, they're two different species completely. Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks small, but he's probably 14 inches. Yeah, he's definitely pretty cool looking. Oh, Mr. Snail Guardian's here. Did I miss? Where's my link? So when are Eric and I getting matching tattoos? When Eric gets over his phobia of needles. Mr. Bowfin. So the bowfin has like um a little den, if you would, just in the back corner behind this log, like in this area, but in the back here on the bottom, that's where he hangs out all the time. He's pretty reclusive. He does come out pretty often. Like if I'm not around, I'll come down here and he'll be just chilling right here in the tank. But he gets pretty shy easily. A walleye tank. I would love to have some walleye too. Oh, there he is. Wait, down behind the stick or the wall. Oh man, I dropped it. Dropped it again. Oh, and when I dropped it, it like booped him in the nose and scared him back behind a log. I think everybody's pretty full right now. Podrick got his first tattoo at 63. I got my first tattoo when I was 16. Now I don't know how many tattoos I have now. Because like, does each session count as a tattoo? Like, is like this arm here, all this. I've got like 60 hours into getting all this stuff done. Like, this is all 60 hours worth of tattooing, but it was done over probably six sessions. I think we did 6 10-hour sessions. I've got to clean my sponge filters because that shit's bugging the crap out of me. Blurp, 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 blurp. It's bugging me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to turn this around. Oh, God. Bumble. Settings. Camera. Rear facing. Cam. Oh. Ah. So there's this little rock bass. Pumpkin seed there in the middle. The guy in the back is a bluegill. This guy is a northern sunfish. Got some long ass Vallisneria going. This guy here is my big male pumpkin seed. He's the one that's responsible for this nest here, which, like, I don't know if you guys remember from a while back. This nest turned my my aquarium into chocolate milk for like 2 weeks, because this is a dirted tank with a very fine grained sand cap. And when he decided that he wanted to make a nest because I put the females in there, it turned my whole tank into chocolate milk. Yeah. These two flaring up at each other like they're gonna spar. Oh, is Eric leaving? Did I miss Eric? George, RB3, welcome. Sorry, I've been looking at the comments. Bye, Eric. Bye. Yeah, it's 1:01 a.m. So I mean, we're just over an hour right now, or we're at 59 minutes and 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. So we got. I'm gonna go another 43 seconds, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But I appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out with me for my little pop-up live stream. You guys are awesome. Oh, also, if anybody here has has Fish Fam stickers, I need some. because I need to add my Fish Fam Wall of Fame. So if you guys got Fish Fam stickers and I don't have them up here, send them to me. Fishy jerks. Fishy jerks. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch y'all in the next stream. Have a good night, everybody.